That's why some people feel strangely restless during vacations also. That's why many people feel mentally tired while doing very little physically. This is why burnout feels deeper now. Some people don't know how to relax anymore. Even when there is finally free time, their body rests, but the mind doesn't. They sit with their phone for 2 hours, they scroll aimlessly, watching videos, switching between apps, and still don't feel mentally rested afterwards. Because stimulation and relaxation are not the same thing, and modern humans are confusing the two constantly. You will notice this in small moments. A person finally finishes work for the day, and now technically they are free. But within minutes, the mind starts searching for something again. It can be notification, music, YouTube, messages, background noises, content, any of the work thoughts, or even future planning. Silence itself starts feeling uncomfortable. That's a very important psychological shift we need to notice. Because human beings are slowly losing the ability to simply exist without stimulation. And the strange part is, many people don't even realize how internally tense they are all the time. Their nervous system has adapted to constant mental activity. Research around chronic stress and hypervigilance explain this really well. When the brain stays in prolonged stress states for long periods, the nervous system slowly gets trained into alertness. Now, calmness starts feeling unfamiliar. That's why some people feel strangely restless during vacations also. They finally get time to relax and suddenly anxiety increases. The mind starts thinking, what should I be doing? Am I wasting time? I should use this time properly. That guilt is important because many adults are no longer relaxing. They are only temporarily escaping pressure. Real relaxation feels psychologically safe, but many people's nervous system no longer fully feels safe in stillness, and our modern life amplifies this heavily. Phones trained the brain to expect constant stimulation. Social media trained comparison. Productivity culture trained guilt. Ambition trained mental pressure. Now even resting feels unproductive. A person sits peacefully for 15 minutes and the brain immediately says, you're falling behind. That's heavily exhausting, especially because humans were not designed to consume this much information continuously. Earlier, the brain processed local relationships, local problems, local comparisons. Now, just within 10 minutes online, a person can compare career, their money, body, beauty, relationships, success, lifestyle, intelligence, social status. The nervous system never fully gets a break from psychological input. And this creates another problem. People start losing connection with slower forms of joy. Simple experiences stop feeling emotionally enough. A walk feels too quiet. One conversation feels too slow. Being alone feels uncomfortable. The brain now expects higher stimulation constantly. This is closely connected to dopamine adaptation too. The more overstimulated the brain becomes, the harder it becomes to emotionally enjoy ordinary life fully. That's why many people feel mentally tired while doing very little physically. Their brain is overloaded, not necessarily their body. And you will notice something else also. People who struggle to relax are often highly responsible or emotionally alert people. Some people grew up in environments where rest did not feel psychologically safe. There was a constant criticism, emotional unpredictability, pressure, financial stress, unstable environments. So their nervous system learned stay mentally active, stay just prepared, and stay alert. Now, even in adulthood, the body keeps operating from that conditioning. The person feels if they slow down too much, something will go wrong. This is also why overthinkers struggle with rest. Their brain mistakes constant mental processing for safety, as if thinking enough can prevent the future pain. So even while resting, the mind keeps solving imaginary problems, future conversation, even possible mistakes, worst case scenarios, and things that were left unfinished. And slowly, a person becomes physically exhausted from psychological overactivity. This is why burnout feels deeper now. People are not only tired from working, they are tired from never mentally stopping. And this is also why childhood memories feels emotionally peaceful sometimes. Not because childhood had zero problems, but because the nervous system had more moments of direct presence. Children can sit with rain and simply experience rain. Adults sit with rain while checking notifications, thinking about tomorrow, comparing life, and mentally planning for the 5 things at once. The body is in one place, the mind is everywhere else. That split creates internal exhaustion. There is another uncomfortable truth here. Some people fear stillness because stillness exposes what distraction was covering. Unprocessed emotions, loneliness, confusion, emptiness, uncertainty. As long as the brain stays busy, those emotions remain softer in the background, but silence brings them forward. That's why some people constantly need some noise, content, or work, people, stimulation, activity, not always because they enjoy it, but because stillness feels emotionally confronting. And this is why learning to relax is becoming a psychological skill now, not a luxury, but a skill. The ability to sit without needing constant stimulation, the ability to rest without guilt, the ability to stop mentally performing productivity all the time. That changes mental health deeply. Because peace is not only the absence of work, peace is when the nervous system no longer feels the need to remain constantly prepared for something. And many adults have forgotten what that state even feels like anymore.